The aim of this short video is to introduce you to the CaptureIT reporting system. I'm going to show you where to find CaptureIT, what it looks like, and the questions you'll be asked to answer. It's required that you use the CaptureIT system at 2 points during the Digital Lifeline project, once at the start to complete a baseline survey and once at the end to complete impact reporting. Entries will be required for each individual device recipient. We need you to collect this information for research and reporting to the funder about who has been supported and what difference this has made. All personal information will be anonymised and aggregated. To open the CaptureIT system, you will first need to log into your Send to Learn My Way account. Select the Learner Management tab. You will have already registered your device participants as learners. This allows you to search for them by name in this box. For the purposes of this demonstration, I've created a fictional learner called Joe Blogs. Selecting Joe from the table will open his learner management page. Here we can see the CaptureIT option appears towards the top right of the screen. Selecting CaptureIT will display a list of all the projects your centre is funded to deliver. It may be that DCMS Digital Lifeline is the only option in your list. Select this option. You have now opened the CaptureIT page. The first thing to note is the box asking you to indicate that you have gained the beneficiary's informed consent regarding the use of their personal data. Read this carefully before selecting the box. Please remind people that they have the right to withdraw consent at any time by getting in touch with us. Also, most questions include the option Prefer Not to Say. Once you've selected the consent box, the New Entry button will highlight in pink and become available for you to proceed. You will now see the baseline assessment questionnaire. The first point asks you to indicate that in your judgment the beneficiary meets the eligibility criteria. Please note the eligibility criteria document is available on the Digital Lifeline landing page. The next question asks for the age bracket of the beneficiary. Only one option can be selected. Next comes gender. Here you can select woman, man, prefer not to say, or by selecting I'd prefer to describe it myself, a text box opens where you can type in the beneficiary's own words. The next question asks about longer-term physical or mental health conditions. This includes having a learning disability or disabilities. So if the person you're supporting has a learning disability, please select yes. Selecting yes opens up questions. First, there is a question about the impact on daily life. Then there is a question about the type of impairment or condition. This list includes learning, understanding or concentrating, and also social or behavioural. More than one option can be selected here, and there is an option for the beneficiary to describe it themselves. Next, we see a demographic question on ethnicity. Only one option can be selected, but this can be changed if you make a mistake. There is an option to click Other Ethnic Group and describe it yourself. At the end of the list, there is the option to Prefer Not to Say. Now we come to a question of who lives in the household. Here, every option that applies can be selected. A key aspect of the baseline survey is identifying the person's key goals or aims for using the device. This should reflect the conversations you have with the person you're supporting about what they want their device for, what they want to learn, and how you can support them to do this. You're asked to select a maximum of 3 goals. Once 3 have been selected, the other options will be greyed out to prevent you from selecting more than 3. If you would like to change the option selected, click the goal you want to remove, and this will open up the other options for selection. You can select something else and type in the beneficiary's own specific goals. We're nearly at the end of the survey now. You're asked to indicate the reason that the beneficiary is prevented from accessing the internet at the moment. You can indicate as many reasons from the list as you like, or you can choose to describe it in the beneficiary's own words. Again, this should reflect the conversations you have with the person you're supporting so that you can support them better. Lastly, you're asked to find out if the individual is happy to be contacted to take part in follow-up research about the project. Indicating yes opens up further boxes where their contact details can be entered. You can now finish by clicking Create Assessment. You will not be able to edit the details contained in the assessment once you've selected Create Assessment, but you will be able to view what you've submitted after completion. To do this, go to the Learner Management, find the learner you want to view, select the learner, return to the CaptureIT Digital Lifeline, and if you scroll down, you will see the details of the assessment that you have completed. The impact survey will be available on CaptureIT after the 25th of March 2001. Support resources will be provided to help you with this process. The Good Things Foundation Digital Lifeline team can be contacted using the email address shown, devices@goodthingsfoundation.org. Please get in touch if you have any difficulty with the CaptureIT form.